Thank you for tuning in to Abundant Moments. It's wonderful to read in Exodus how God led the children of Israel each and every day. They knew his will because he led them by the pillar of fire at nighttime and by the cloud that was there at daytime. When the cloud moved, they knew they were to move, and as they moved, then they were in God's will. How wonderful is that? But today, it's even better because after Jesus died and went to the cross, now we have his Spirit, the Holy Spirit, living within us. When we believe on Jesus and ask him to come into our heart, then he leads us and he guides us by his Spirit. It's wonderful to know that he has a plan for us and he will lead us and guide us. We have to know that we can't lean on our own understanding as Proverbs teaches us. We have to ask God by his Holy Spirit to lead us and then listen to his voice as he speaks to us and as he directs. Now, does God speak in an audible voice? Most of the time, no. Hardly ever. Only one time can I say I've actually heard the audible voice of God. But God leads us by that knowing. All of a sudden you have a thought that comes into your mind. All of a sudden you just feel a peace in a certain direction, and that is God leading you. And it might not really make sense. And that's what Proverbs was talking about when it said, do not lean to your own understanding. So we have to first ask God to lead us, and then we have to listen as he directs us, and as he does lead us, and then we have to follow and obey, even as the children of Israel had to follow and obey. And think about it for a minute. Even when they disobeyed God, when they were disobedient in what he told them to do, even when they sinned against God, he still led them. He still directed them. And he still does us today. When we make mistakes, when we sin, when we don't do as we should, if we will listen, he will still lead us and he will lead us in the right path. So I want you to know today, God has that plan and that path for you. Listen, he will lead you and guide you. Thank you for tuning in.